And right now we have to bring in the chief meteorologist, Eric Tallman. He's standing right there telling us that it's going to be a very busy setup for February the 28th. And Eric, you say it's going to be busy, so what do we've got going on so far on the computer? Well, we're going to tell you that we're kind of asking for a retreat, and it looks like we do have that rain we told you about. That it's going to be moving in our direction. You can see that we've got precipitation beginning to move in and setting up here across southeast Michigan. This is not for the whole entire state of Michigan. Just half of the state of Michigan is going to see precipitation up here, and way up in the upper peninsula, you guys are going to be seeing snow up there. And then you can just see how active this pattern is from the Midwest all the way. I'm going to back up here so everybody can see what's going on here. So according to the computer models for right now, February the 28th, at 1 a.m., forecast models are indicating that we're going to have precipitation begin to develop and move into southeast Michigan. And this is at 1 o'clock, so I have all the times of the forecast models that are going to go on this weather forecast. So you can just see how active this is and how set up it is in color. You can see it looks like over in this area, I think Wisconsin or whatever, is probably going to see an icy type of mix, and then farther towards the north they're going to see snow up there, and more rain chances that do expand all the way from the Midwest all the way over here. See all this rain in light green and dark green mean rain, and then for the light pink and purple mean ice, and then there's actually some snow chances. That is in dark blue over there, and then, like I said, in light green, that is rain, and then darker green mean rain as well. And then, way over here, we usually don't talk about the Northeast, but we're going to go ahead and do that because it's already on the screen and it's already up. It looks like we have a very active pattern, not just for us in southeast lower Michigan, but also for the Northeast. They're going to see a wintry mix out of this. You can see that happening, and it does extend over. They can see like a wintry mix, a rain-snow mix type of thing that's going to happen over there. And then for us, we're going to start out with the rain, and then it looks like generally up in this area right in here, there's going to be a little bit of a wintry mix that's going to set up right up there. That's actually farther towards the north. That's not for us in southeast Michigan. We're going to be on the warm sector of this. We're going to go ahead and zoom in for you so you can see. So there's that wintry mix that we were just talking about right there. That is not going to have anything to do with us in moderation, of course, but we are going to get the rain because we're going to see that rain, and you're going to not like the next couple of days coming up, so we're going to tell you how active it's going to get and what's coming with it, and are we going to get accumulating snow out of it. I'll have the rest of the forecast, so kind of stay tuned. We're going to let you know what happens at 7 a.m. And that is for February the 28th, so stay tuned for the following times: 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. We'll be right back with those models coming up next. Well, you can kind of say that we're kind of back again. Welcome back to the Michigan News Channel, Southeast Michigan. Let's bring our meteorologist, Eric Tallman, that's standing by, that's saying, man, I wish it would just be sunny instead of all of what we're seeing on the screen right now. Is that right? Yes, as a matter of fact, that is correct, but like I say, I don't control the weather, I just forecast the weather, so that's my main priority. So my priority is to give you guys a accurate forecast, so this is what's really happening now. These are the forecast models for February the 28th, 2017 at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. This is what the computer models are showing us exactly right now. We're going to be seeing rain in southeast lower Michigan. And then if you go farther towards the north, over in Traverse City and up and beyond, all the way up towards the upper peninsula, you guys are going to be seeing snow chances up there. We're going to zoom in so you can see what's going on. So snow chances continue all the way up to the northern part of Michigan, all the way up to the borderline of the upper peninsula, and then the upper peninsula, you guys can see an icy mix and snow chances for you guys way up there. So it's going to be a messy setup once it does start. And then in the Midwest, rain chances all along in here. And then further towards the west, more chances for snow that will be mixing in. And it looks like there might be some chances for rain as well. So the rain does extend a good portion of Michigan. Even if we could go back to Michigan here, thank you. You can see over in the Grand Rapids area, you're going to see rain for you guys, Lansing, Flint, and all of us in southeast Michigan. We're going to see the rain out of this, and then we'll go ahead and look farther towards the northeast, and they're going to see the wintry mix setup that is going to continue for you guys. You could see some rain out of it and some wintry conditions as well for you guys. And then when you get farther towards the Ohio border, it looks like there's going to be another chance of a rainy pattern setting up. That is the 7 a.m. forecast models. What happens at 10, 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. Stay tuned for those. And that will complete the forecast models for February the 28th. And if the models change before then, we will update this forecast. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And welcome back. This is Eric Tallman, meteorologist for the Michigan News Channel Southeast Lower Michigan, giving you forecast models for February the 28th at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. This is going to be kind of a rainy event by all means. We're going to go ahead and zoom in here so you can see what's going on. So you can see that the rain pattern does continue in all of a good stretch of southeast Michigan, and it looks like the rain pattern is going to be in the northern parts of Michigan as well, and then chances for rain to set up in the upper peninsula, and then over by Lance, Michigan, and so on and so forth. Maybe even Iron Mountain even could see wintry mix as well. So if you're over in the upper peninsula, wintry mix is going to be setting up for you guys over there. But look at all of this rain that just stretches all the way from the Midwest, all the way into southeast lower Michigan, and all the way into the northeast. You guys got rain associated with this as well, so a big messy pattern is setting up here. And then we've got rain chances that are beginning to start. That will happen over there in the Midwest, and then snow likely in blue. If you see it in the darker shaded blue, that indicates that snow is likely to develop over in this general area. And then snow chances, like I said before, for you guys, and then up in the upper peninsula of Michigan. Wintry mix is going to be setting up there for you guys, and then you just cannot believe all this rain that is going to be setting up for most of the Midwest and all of the state of Michigan, including the upper peninsula and southeast Michigan and western Michigan, and then towards the northeast. It is going to be a very, very busy setup here. So that is the 10 o'clock models that we have up. Stay tuned for the 4 p.m. models and 7 p.m. and that will complete this forecast for February the 28th on Tuesday. Stay tuned, and like we said before, if the forecast models change, we will update the forecast promptly. Thank you. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Michigan News Channel, Southeast Michigan, Detroit. My name is meteorologist Eric Tolman, and this is actually forecast models for February the 28th on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Forecast models are indicating that we are still going to have chances for rain in all of southeast lower Michigan and even the northern parts of Michigan and beyond. And then it looks like up in the upper peninsula, it looks like for you guys, you're going to see a little bit of a wintry mix, and you're going to have rain associated with this as well. So a lot happening for you guys up in the upper peninsula up there. So it's going to be a mess up there, but we're going to be dealing with rain down here. And then let's take a little ride and see what else is coming. You can see that the rain chances still continue across the Midwest and will continue. And then we're going to take a little ride over towards the Northeast, and you can see that rain chances are going to continue all the way on through, and it does extend all the way on and upward. So it is just going to be a very, very busy pattern for us, but we'll let you know indeed if that does change before that day comes up, because I'll look at the models tomorrow and see what's going on and see if there's any changes to that. Stay tuned. We'll have your 7 p.m. forecast models for February the 28th, and like always, if the models change, we will immediately update the forecast. Thank you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back for the last update for February the 28th. And that is for 7 p.m. for February the 28th on Tuesday. We'll be right back. And thank you so much for joining us on the Michigan News Channel. I'm meteorologist Eric Tolman with the last look of our forecast models for February the 28th at 7 p.m. And this is what forecast models are indicating to us, saying that we're going to continue to see rain chances all over the state of Michigan. We're going to see mostly rain out of all of this, and it looks like it's actually a good coverage of rain that will be associated all over Michigan, not just southeast Michigan, but most of southeast Michigan, western Michigan, the northern part of Michigan, and then when you go up towards the upper peninsula, we're looking at rain, not rain, but snow, rain mix chances up there, and snow chances for you guys, so you guys might be dealing with some snow up there. And then out in the Midwest, we're looking at more rain chances and snow chances as well. So all in all, it's going to be a very busy, active pattern. And then for the remainder of the rest of the Northeast, rain chances will continue for all of you guys as well. So very, very busy setup happening. So we will continue to update the forecast throughout the week and let you know if there's any changes to any of the forecast models, including this one. So we will see everyone again later on tonight with your regular forecast, and we'll check the current conditions between 4:30 and 5. This is meteorologist Eric Tolman. We'll see you guys at 5 p.m. tonight.